Hey guys, Rockingtheblade here once again. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the RTB podcast. What's up, guys? Before I get started on the topics I want to get to today, I want to apologize because Koopa and I promised that by Saturday and Sunday, like a review or both reviews, at least one of the reviews would be out, or slash more videos would be out in general. But I came back sooner than he thought, because he thought I'd be back between Saturday and Sunday. I ended up coming back on Thursday because my vacation was only like 6 days long. Well, I needed 6 days, but 6 days nonetheless. So we just kind of used the time to kind of catch up and watch anime and stuff and talk about my vacation and stuff. So, yeah. Oh, and also, did I meet Lil Karibo? Sadly, no, I didn't. So, darn. Better luck next time. But with that being said, but don't worry, even though Koopa's working this week, I'm still kind of off this week, so I'll try and pump out with content myself. I came back on Thursday, but I was kind of trying to relax because you kind of need a vacation from the vacation. I did a lot those 6 days, but still, I'm back officially now, so don't worry. I'll be coming out with more content. Plus, Koopa's becoming, he'll be working on this. He's gonna do the simple videos and try to pump those out as well. So don't worry, the content's not stopping. It's just gonna keep coming. But we're just apologizing for not keeping with our promises. So thank you for being so understanding. Speaking of not apologizing and not being understanding with their friends, friends slash fans, if you will. Let's talk about the first topic, which is the update to the change the channel situation. Well, which I last talked about it. There were accusations of people being mistreated, being female workers being disrespected by a sexist, being sexist against the females during the set. There were injuries. During the anniversary movie, there were injuries, so they made them sign waivers so they won't get sued. Then the basic food, or at least the very least water for the people. There's a lot of stuff. Accusations. They're tons and tons from different people. And that is accusations for people that also, but because of these things, people, and also, which all started in March, by the way, people just leaving. Linkara, Brad, Cinema Snob left. Some people saying he did, some people saying he didn't. But I'm more that he left. So maybe maybe the channel has an update yet, because sometimes there's sort of update. I'm sure he left as well. A lot of producers left. Angry Joe recently announced he's leaving. Masako X, whose voices Goku on Dragon Ball Z Abridged, he was kind of working with them on and off. He's officially leaving, and Team 4-Star, Team 4-Star is also wants nothing to do with him. That's also because if you're wondering how is that, because Kaiser Neko kind of confirmed that on Twitter. I guess he's speaking for everybody, which because they all feel the same, from what they're hearing from Channel Awesome, they want nothing to do with them. So it's this thing that just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And and Tamara, Walter, and Malcolm, of course, are coming to the defense, and rightfully so, because they've been treated well, but it just, but not the other people. I think, and the thing is with the update, what I want to discuss is that they did try to, they'll talk about how their side of the story, and it wasn't necessarily really good. They did respond with not one of two different things. One saying how, they're trying to, keep a healthy environment. If you feel we did these things, we regret you felt that way. And that's it. Not really apologizing for what happened. Not saying a simple, I'm sorry, we apologize, we should have done better, we should treat you better, we're sorry. Just a simple, we regret you feel that way. Now, have you seen that as a meme going around lately and wondering where the hell that came from? It came from the first so-called apology document. Then another one came out and saying how these women said, for example, this is an example, these women felt they were being mistreated and not wanted. That's his opinion. And the fact of the matter is, the females that are working with us now don't feel that way. Okay, that's great, but that doesn't address the elephant in the room with the other females and how they felt before they left. Because, yeah, you're addressing the females working now, you're addressing the females that are working for you now are being treated with respect, which is great, but the females that used to work with you, saying they aren't, and you're not really addressing that. It was, so both responses were terrible, to say the least, and now they're losing like subscribers up the yin yang. It is just insane. They were nearly at, before this happened, at 1.1 million subs. Now I predict by either late April. No, not late April. I predict between like mid to late May, they'll probably be down less than 100 subs, because they lost, like, according to some people on Twitter, they lost like 30, because there's people keeping track of it, 30,000 subscribers already, and it keeps dropping. And I think what made it worse, because what makes it worse is that, Malcolm and Tamara said that they were going to come out with a video explaining what's going on, but Doug really hasn't yet either. It's been 5-6 days, and yeah, they said some things, but people want to hear it from Doug himself. And that's good that Tamara and Malcolm want to do a video and talk about it from their perspective, but they want to hear it from the horse's mouth, which is Doug. They want to hear from Doug himself, like, is this true? Is this not true? And, and then also those reports that, I'm really hoping that he's not involved, but based on the reports and people I'm hearing from people, that not only he knew about it, but he was part of the problem, along with his brother Rob. It's just terrible. It's just really, really bad. Now, and also, I'm hearing a lot about the bad things about Juwario, who was a popular YouTuber. I'm hearing a lot of terrible things that he did before he took his life, which I won't get into this video. If you want to find out what I'm talking about, look it up. You'll see videos. And all I'll say is this: for those who are fans of Juwario, I am really sorry. I mean, I've only heard of him, but for those real fans of Juwario, I want to apologize, because I'm gonna be honest with you, you're gonna be heartbroken. You're gonna be pretty heartbroken on what you find. That's all I'm gonna say. And I don't want to get any further than that. So, it's just one of those things, like, I want to believe Doug's innocent. Doug, if you're someone watching this, which I doubt, but if you are, I want to believe you're innocent. Say something. Do something. Do anything. Say something. These documents aren't enough. They're half-hearted at best. Please come out. Because I do believe in the fact there's two sides to every story. I want to hear your side of the story. Coming out with a Jack and Jill review, which is great, I'm sure it's funny, but people don't really care about that. I mean, look at the dislike ratio. The last time I checked before I made this video, it was like at 19,000 likes, 10,000 dislikes. Heck, Tamara's, Tamara never seen The Secret of the Ooze, the TMNT, sequel from the 90s, has like 2,000 dislikes and 1.8 likes. I mean, your content is suffering. And the comment section is a giant shit show. Shit show. There we go. And you're just being really quiet. You're hoping like it's gonna go away. You need it. It's not. You gotta say something. Please say something. Just being quiet is only. You can see it's really, really hurting you guys. It is. And it breaks my heart, that it's true. It really breaks my heart, because besides you, Doug, and Angry Joe, John Shaw, the Angry Video Game Nerd, is why I'm even doing YouTube today. I was inspired by all you guys, including you, Doug. You were heavily influenced on me. Hell, at one point, I wanted to work with you guys. Maybe at least either work on Channel Austin with you guys, or do a collaboration, or at least work with the company itself, because I thought it was amazing what you were doing. But hearing all these terrible things, and the fact that you have said nothing. I mean, yeah, you wrote down these papers, but they're not good enough. They want to hear from your voice, your side of things. You gotta say something, Doug, because I'm giving you an ultimatum. If I don't hear a proper response from you personally by the end of this year, as Rockingtheblade, as me, Rockingtheblade, aka Alex Dane, for the record, I will unsubscribe and never watch anything you make ever again. So you have until December 31st of 2018 to do a proper response. And that's more than fair. That's plenty of time. So when I hear nothing good or something that's reasonable, I will unsubscribe and never deal with you or talk about you in any way, shape, or form. I don't want to do that, so please, Doug, please, as a fan, say something. Anything. Please. That's all I ask you is to say something. And also, if Malcolm, Walter, and Tamara, if y'all guys are also watching this, and Jim too, the artist, the way this ship is sinking, honestly, I hate to say this, but I think y'all should abandon ship. Walter, you're very passionate about wrestling, and we're top 5. You know, do call it awesome Walter's top 5. There you go. Do that for your YouTube channel. Since you like to talk about wrestling, so Little Karibo, maybe you can do a Skype thing with Little Karibo and do the Little Karibo / Awesome Walter Wrestling Podcast and it's talk about wrestling all day. There you go. You got some more content for your channel in terms of wrestling. And considering how wrestling is really, really popular with WWE and Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling, you got a lot to work with and talk about. So and you're very talented at those things. Do that for your channel. Malcolm, I mean, I haven't seen much of your channel, but I know you're naturally very funny. I think you'd be a great fit into college humor. I think college humor could really utilize a person of your talents. And same thing with you, Tamara. You keep doing your whole Tamara Never Seen series. And also, I can tell you're really good at acting. Maybe just try to get more acting roles on YouTube. Maybe some YouTube Red projects, or maybe with Clado Digital or Freddie Do. Maybe get some work on there and do maybe some action, or just do acting in general. I can tell you got the chops. You got the chops, girl. You got some good acting skills. Maybe get into that. Jim, you're an incredible makeup artist. Maybe you can do some makeup artists for superhero movies for DC movies or Warner Brothers, or maybe sci-fi in general. You're very, very talented at that. Don't let your time go to waste. Maybe jump into something like that. Because you guys should look into something else, because the way this is going, this ship is sinking and sinking fast. Please, Doug. That's all I ask. Say something, because saying nothing and saying nothing, and then instead of coming out with a video like what Malcolm and Tamara plan to do, just come out with Jack and Jill and pretend like nothing's happening. That's why what's happening is happening, and it will continue to happen and not go away until you say something. Please say something. Alright, guys, that's enough for that. Now, along with my next topic, R.Lee has passed away. Now, if you're wondering who the heck is R.Lee, he is known for doing the voice. He's known, not the voice, but I'll get to that. He's known as being the main general guy from Full Metal Jacket. He did the voice of one of the main general leaders in Toy Story. And I also remember seeing him in The Frighteners, the Michael J. Fox movie called The Frighteners, as being a general. He has that general and then authoritative voice. I think he was one at one point. Yeah, he recently passed away. I think it has to do something with the lungs or something. I'm not sure what happened, but he passed away either today or yesterday, but it was pretty recent. And he was, I think, between 73 and 74 years old. And it sucks, because he was mad talented at what he did. And it's sad, because I'm hearing rumors that or either rumors has been confirmed that they're working on Toy Story 4, and now, unless they can find a replacement, or that looks like character's been written off, he's not going to be involved in that anyway, which sucks. He was great at what he did. He was very passionate, from what I can tell, and very good at what he did, and I guess the world's a lot less sad, a lot less awesome place without that dude. So, Mr. R.Lee, may you rest in peace, and thank you for being a part of my childhood, and doing that, and just bringing an awesome, damn cool general voice, or drill sergeant voice, as you will. Thank you for just bringing that voice. Hold on. excuse me, thank you for being that voice of the world. You were amazing at what you do. Thank you so much, sir. You will be missed. Alright, so some kinds of depressing stuff there. So let's get on some more happy news, shall we? Let's end it off with some positive news. With that being the whole, kind of like Sega event. It's like Sega hosted this event, and there was like these 3 things that took away that made me go, ooh. Especially the last one, which you know what I'm talking about. But let's get to it in a moment. First one being that they're coming out with a kind of classic collection of Sega games on the Nintendo Switch, which is really cool. I do appreciate that. I might get that whenever it comes out, so that's pretty neat. Also, I guess, the At Games, Sega Genesis, like, retro console that I guess they're trying to do to compete with the SNES Mini. Sega's like, they saw, like, yeah, you know what? Let's do one ourselves. They announced a Sega Mega Drive Mini of their own, which is fantastic. But some people saying, oh, but Ad Games is doing it. They even confirmed it on their Twitter, but then they deleted the tweet. So this is kind of weird. So I'm not sure if I'm not sure if it's Sega or Ad Games. I'm really hoping it's Sega, because Ad Games, God, they can't do one to save. They can't like properly like make a system and port the games on there without it not sounding good and running good. If you have an At Games product, you know what I'm talking about. Sonic the Hedgehog sounds like the orchestra guy was drunk making that. It sounds terrible. Look up At Games Sonic the Hedgehog. It sounds yikes, to say the least. And yeah, the one that came out recently with the At Games Sega Mega Drive didn't really do too well, so yeah. But the fact that Sega's announcing their own mini version and doing their own, I'm hoping it's them and not having the assistance of At Games. But if it's a Sega, if Sega's stepping up and doing their own, great. I can't wait to get it. If it's At Games, I don't even know why they're still using them, because they suck. Let's hope it's the latter, because if it is Sega doing their own, great. If it's At Games, let's wait and see. Maybe it might finally change, but I wouldn't hold my breath. But the main thing I'm excited for, amongst everything, is the fact that Shenmue 1 and 2 is getting an HD port on PS4, Xbox One, and Steam. So that's why even you PC owners gets to experience Shenmue, which I can't wait to see what all the mods and things they do to make the game improved. I cannot wait to see what the PC community does with that. But yeah, that's been announced, and I'm like, it's funny enough. Well, one guy wrote on Facebook on a Twitter page to Sega, I think either Facebook or Twitter, I'm not sure. It was one of those outlets. They said like, "Oh, this Shenmue is not really big news." I said, like, no, it's big news. And the guy's like, "Oh, okay," and it was Shenmue. And it's not a full remaster like everyone thought it was. I mean, it'll do some improvements for modern gamers to make it run better. But it's just like a port, an HD port. That's it. It's not like a full remaster like people thought. They're gonna do some improvements to make the game run better, like run better and play better. But it's not gonna be like a full-on remaster, kind of like the Halo Anniversary Collection was. Because it's just a port. Which still, the fact that we're even getting that is amazing. And we're getting the first 2 games, and not only PlayStation's getting it, but Xbox is getting it, and PC's getting it. This is fucking awesome. And I cannot wait. I'm like, oh my god. That just made my day. I'm like, yes. I'm like, God, yes. This is so awesome. Because I have the Xbox. Because my friend had the Dreamcast version. And the little I played was phenomenal. I have the sequel on the Xbox version. And of the Xbox version I have. Because the Xbox, the original Xbox One. Hold on. Excuse me, I'm gassy, sorry. The original, I have a 360, and the original Xbox version that's backwards compatible. So I've been playing that, off and on when I can, and it is phenomenally fun. So the fact that they're doing an HD port of both games is great. So that way I can finally play the original one, play the first one, play the second one, and hopefully sometime this year, play the third one. Oh man, it seems like a great year for Sega. I'm so happy that it's got announced. I mean, because I heard I guess the rights were up because they bought back the rights. Good on Sega. So, I'm like, yeah, I'm just so excited, man. That made me happy. I'm like, so cool. Everyone, like, the internet was like losing their shit. It's like, yes! And I'm like happy too. This is truly, truly awesome. Whew. Alright, guys, that was today's podcast. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Everything I talked about. What are your thoughts about the whole change the channel situation update? The response, was it great? Was it great? Wasn't great? I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section below on that situation. Also, we thought about R.Lee dying, R.Lee dying. You know, what was your favorite movie from him? And the Sega announcements. We talked about, Switch getting some classic games from Sega, the Sega Drive Mini, and of course Shenmue 1 and 2 HD port coming to the modern consoles. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I really want to hear you guys' thoughts on the matter. And people some people assholes all that, they're like, Switch isn't getting it. Nintendo Switch isn't getting it, which sucks. I'm not gonna lie. The Switch can more than handle a game like that. So they should release it. I mean, why not? They should release the game. I mean, it shouldn't hurt, I feel like everyone should get that. No one should be excluded. I feel like everyone should get that, experience that game. I mean, why the hell not? You know what I mean? Alright, guys, tell me your thoughts in the comment section below on the topics I talked about today. I really like to hear you guys' thoughts on the matter. But, yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the RTV Podcast. Please make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, as well as Rockingtheblade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. Peace out, and have a great day.